Naive Bayes classifier. Topic: classification example. This is Jerry. He wants to know the continent of the country he wants to visit. London, Paris, Japan and Rome. This is the list of the country and their continent. Step 1. Determine the train set and test set in your dataset. Train set, training attribute, words with corresponding class. Test set is the event in the dataset where the class is unknown. Step 2. Convert the dataset into a frequency table. Count how many times did the word appears in each class. Step 3. Compute the prior. Use the prior probability formula, where P of C is the probability of the class. NC is the total count of a particular class in the training set. N is the total count of class in the training set. Probability of Asia is 0.5. Probability of Europe is 0.5. Step 4. Compute the conditional probability, likelihood of each word attribute. Compute conditional probability of each word attribute in test set. Use the conditional probability formula with Laplace smoothing to avoid zero frequency, where P of W given C is the conditional probability, likelihood, where W is the word attribute and C is the class. Count W, C, is the total count of word attribute occurs in C class. See frequency table. +1 is Laplace smoothing. Count C is the total count of word attribute in a particular class occurs in the training set. V is the vocabulary, the total count of different word attribute in the training set. Step 5. Compute the posterior probability. Use the Bayes theorem that uses maximum a posteriori, the one that maximizes the prior probability of the class. Multiply for every feature of the probability given class, where P of x1 to xn is multiply the conditional probability, likelihood for every word attribute of the test set. P of C, prior probability of the class. Posterior probability of Asia is 0.00002. And for Europe is 0.00009. Step 6. Determine the class of the test set. Determine which of the probability of class in the posterior probability is the highest, and that will be the class of the test set.